Yes, sir. We back with another episode on Higher Voltage. I got a very, very special guest in the day. Maine, what's happening?
We're good again. You already know.
You already know.
Yeah.
For a long time, you know, FLYBOY Music Group been putting it down in the city. You already know the whole Tri-County in Florida, Dade County, Bryan County, West Palm, Orlando, even past, you know what I'm saying? So how you been, my brother?
Man, I'm doing good, man. Just getting the fuck out the way.
Yeah, yeah, me too, man. It's been a while, boy. I always see you on the ground.
Yeah, man, I definitely been like I said before, we even started, like we definitely gotta like get some shit
done. Yeah, lock in for sure.
That right there been way overdue.
Right. So what made you come up with the whole spaceship theme for the logo when you said FLYBOY Music Group?
Honestly, it was like around 2 and I wanted to do something different.
Right.
Because I know like everybody, I was with Plaza and Big Gates in around.
Right.
And you know, they were just like, you know, like they said some real shit. You know, if a label don't want to sign you, start your own shit.
Facts.
And so it just like, I looked at it and I said, damn, bro, I need to do something different.
Right.
And you know, I listen to Currency a lot.
Right.
And,
Jet Life.
Yeah, Jet Life, but it just like, I ain't want too much like bite off of bro, but I was really inspired by what bro was doing. And it was like, you know, I was into like all that fly shit and all that shit like that anyway. So it just like that and that came together and it was just like I just put two and two.
And you was ahead of the curve too, because a lot of people wasn't starting labels at the rate that a lot of people wasn't starting labels at the rate that they're doing now.
Yeah.
When you did yours was like 7, 8 years ago, 10 years ago, it wasn't as popular.
I had that mind frame, and it was just like, I can't even say it was just me, it was just like a bunch of hands put into it.
Most definitely, like, the team.
Yeah, and it was just like, you ain't nothing without your team.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? You were nothing without your team.
Most definitely.
But,
so what I wanted to get into, let's just go all the way back and rewind and let them know about your background and what city you from and repping and just your upbringing.
All right, I'm originally from Miami, Florida. Everybody know that. You know what I'm saying? All right, I was born and raised over in the subs. In the subs over there. I went to Linda Elementary.
Right.
You know, my mom's ended up moving from over there to Oberlocker. From Oberlocker, we moved to I think it was Robin Hood, and from back to Rock, because our grandma was staying over there, and we was waiting for a house to like open up.
So long story short, you was a city baby, bouncing back and forth.
Basically,
city,
and then it just like, if everybody knows, if you came from the city, everybody moved to Carol City.
Right.
And it just like, once you moved to Carol City, it was just like a whole bunch of, and I, at that time, like, I used to hear about the love, you know, saying, oh, city, and Carol City, yeah. But it just like, I mean, like, man, everybody grew up, got past that. I'm just glad, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I tell everybody, I'm just glad for the experience, like this new being for me.
So, how did you get good at practicing marketing and advertisement? Because you know a lot of people don't understand that you're independent. You doing all this stuff behind the scenes that they see you still show up and be a rapper and pose like you still did everything, set it up.
Honest truth was, bro, like it go back to my, like you said, the background. When I was younger, my mom was a part of this church, which my grandma was.
Right.
And they used to pick up the kids every Saturday.
Right.
And they would take us selling. They'd give us like them little soda boxes, like, you know, that like the check soda used to come in.
Yeah.
They'd give us like boiled peanuts, parched peanuts, candy apples. So one kid to be carrying the cup for the cooler, one kid to be carrying the cup salad cooler, one kid to be hustling. So it just like, you had that mind frame young to be an entrepreneur. And I ain't talking about like you like 14, 15. I'm talking about like you like 7 or 8. Right. You like learning how to like.
They started in them early.
And they just like, they was trusting us with the money and trusting us to get them all the money at the end. So it just like, I learned how to be like I said, being an entrepreneur came young to me. And it's just like, you know, the street, everything as far as like the street, it just came like with everything. It was just like, you know what I'm saying, hustling and eating.
Yeah, facts. Speaking on that, like with the advertisement and hustling, like I see the merch. We got the t-shirts sold out, but right now you brought the socks. You loaded us up with all of the socks. You know what I'm saying? You see the FLYBOY Music socks. Yeah. So I wanted to ask you, like, what is your recording process like? Right before you drop a song, is you freestyling, riding around? Is you writing something in the living room? Like, how do you be coming up with some of these records before you hit the studio? Do you punch in bar for bar sometimes?
Honestly, I punch in. I do like punching in. At first, I used to like sit down and like write all my songs.
Me too.
But then like being around certain individuals, like my boy Piffy Guwat, Rawway, Renzo McAfee, being around those guys, they showed me how to like record different. Even though I knew how to like record, and I like you know when you feel like you got your own style and you got this shit mastered.
Right.
And then you end up meeting some different like individuals that help you just like master your skill. And it's just like, even being around Project X,
Right.
when I went to LA with him, he showed me how to like, bruh, punch in, bruh, do this, bruh, punch in, take your time with shit. And when I start actually punching in, versus just like trying to do everything straight, it just like, it was like more magic. Just like now, I went there and I learned, like the studio I just left from now, I already had a template, a master template.
Right.
But my boy and them showed me like, bruh, this is what you missing. And it's just like, as much as you don't want to be an engineer as an artist,
you gotta know it, even
you gotta
if
know
you
it.
ain't doing it. Because you gotta be able to yell the plugins and say how you want stuff set up for it to sound like how you want it or something.
Because really, as an artist, all we really supposed to do is just create and perform.
You know your skill too, to where if you around somebody, you can explain it.
You gotta, and like how everybody be saying, practice ain't serious, practice is shit. Because the minute you don't keep that.
Oh, they don't say that same for no reason. Practice make perfect.
Yeah, because if you don't keep that recording process going, you'll know.
Get rusty, you'll lose it.